This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Rode is turning your iPhone into that portable recorder for simple podcasting, or even putting it onto your camera. Tech Podcast CES coverage is sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get domain names, cloud hosting, and dedicated servers, all easy to manage and configure. GoDaddy has all your web needs. Visit TPN.TV/GoDaddy for special offers. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here with Geekazine.com and with the Tech Podcast Network over at TPN.TV, where we got all the CES action happening. We're here at the Rode booth, and of course Rode is a very trusted name in recording audio, especially when it comes to something like the EOS 5D here and other point-and-shoot cameras that are turning into video cameras now. We've got Ryan here, and you guys are showing off a brand new product called the iXY, correct?
That's right, yeah. So this is the iXY. It's the first microphone available for iPod Touch, iPhone, and iPad that can record up to 24-bit 96 kilohertz recording. So
wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
24-bit 96 kilohertz.
Did you hear that? 24-bit recording on your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad for that matter.
Absolutely, yeah. So any of the iOS devices that have the digital input, it will work with. Okay. So yeah, like I'll go ahead and show you guys the app. So basically, when you first fire up, Rode Rec is the app.
And there's two versions. There's a free version and a paid version, right? Okay.
So there's a paid version that has a few different processing options. There's like a effects section and an editor, and
okay.
I'll show you guys the thing.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah. So you can select anything up to 96 kilohertz for recording. You can also select individual channels. So say you're doing a podcast or something, or you want to do an overdub when you get back to your room after shooting a show, you can select a single capsule, which is a cardioid capsule with rejection of sound from the rear, picking up only in the front. Yeah. And then you don't have that kind of room ambience that you'd normally get. Yeah. So let's just run a stereo recording for now. So once you fire up the app, you've got metering, analog control of the iXY. We bypass the entire audio circuitry of the iPhone, so it's going in digitally.
Okay.
Once you record, you get a live waveform view, so you can kind of keep your eye on it and make sure that you've got no kind of issues.
Clipping or anything like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. On the paid version of the app is where it gets really cool. You've got an editor, so you can kind of produce, your whole file directly on the iPhone, upload it straight to SoundCloud, and away you go.
And you have links to SoundCloud, Dropbox, any others?
There's. As far as cloud storage, SoundCloud and Dropbox are the only ones that we've got at the moment, but okay. I'll show you a whole bunch of other ones that we've got as well. So within the editor, you can add fades, you can change the shape that you like, there's multiple control points. I'll just show you right here. So say you wanted to shape a fade and get like a really nice curve or something like that.
If you have one point where you just want to get that one last word out of the way, but you still want to get enough of the fade in,
Exactly right. So, and if, say you're running a podcast or something, you can import your taglines and things like that directly into the app, produce it, and send it straight off. So,
does it do multi-track or no?
It'll do. You can actually overdub on the within the iPhone.
Okay, but then that would be one track.
One track overdubbing, but the files remain separate, so you can delete a take and redo a take.
Okay.
Yeah. So up to about 5 or so takes you can run on top of each other. So when it comes to sharing, you can share directly to SoundCloud, Dropbox, iTunes and browser sharing without having to sync. So you can drag it off just like a flash drive. Okay. You can create uncompressed formats like AIF, WAV, CAF. Then you've got your compressed formats, Apple Lossless, AAC. There's also web browser access, so you can access it straight from your web browser if you're on a Wi-Fi network. You can email it to yourself straight away. Also FTP. So
that's really nice, because then I can record something and then it could shoot back to the home base and they could have the soundbite ready to be queued within the next hour.
Absolutely, yeah. So, there's no reason to actually go back to the office, plug into your laptop, So basically, you've now got a studio quality field recorder in your pocket that you can actually send the files directly to wherever you need them, So.
All right. Pretty exciting. Yeah, it is very exciting. And we're going to look at it more, and we're going to show you how you can mount it onto a camera like this Canon right here, and we'll do that next. You know, we have so many situations. Maybe it's a situation where you had a website and you don't know what happened to your webmaster. Maybe it's the niece or nephew went to college and they can't do it anymore. And now it's up to you to put together a website, and you don't know the first thing about building a website. Well, that's okay, because GoDaddy now has the website builder tools, which is a great way for you to create your website without having to have an extra expense for a webmaster. They've got thousands of templates. They've got thousands of images, so you don't rip an image from somebody's website and get sued for it, because nobody wants to have that happen. And of course, the best part about it, it's mobile ready. And of course, you have GoDaddy's support. And when it's time to actually move over to another server and a bigger website, they can help you with that too. All you have to do is go over to TPN.TV/GoDaddy to find out more and actually get started. It's as little as about $1 a month if you go to TPN.TV/GoDaddy, or if you just go over to GoDaddy.com, use the offer code WST50 and you'll get that same deal all over at GoDaddy. All right, we're back here in the Rode booth with Ryan on the iXY, the field recorder for your iPhone. It's basically what it is. So we saw the program which turned your iPhone into a 24-bit 9600 kilohertz recorder, and now we're going to show you how to hook it up to a camera so you can use that as secondary sound.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys know, we're right into the kind of DSLR market when it comes to microphones, and we really want people to start kind of improving their audio on camera stuff. And the problem is that the onboard audio on most DSLR cameras is really, really low quality, especially the microphones. Yeah. But then again, even the audio circuitry is high noise, kind of low quality circuitry. So with the iXY and an iPhone, the really cool thing is, with our little accessories kit, you can actually mount it on your iPhone, get dual system audio with scratch audio direct to camera, so you can sync it up super quick later on with software like Pluralize or something like that. Now then plug out of your headphone output directly into the microphone in on your camera, like a 5D or a Nikon or something like that.
And you'll have different adapters for different cameras coming out, correct?
Basically, it's a standard 3.5 jack. Okay. So the microphone input on cameras is generally always a 3.5 jack. So you've then got a stereo file recording at super high quality on the iXY itself, which you can drag off later on and sync up. But you've also got scratch audio on the camera, so it makes it super simple.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now the iXY also comes with a carry pod, and it also comes with a foam windshield, which we've actually lost.
We had it. It
popped away. Yeah.
It foamed away. Like it looks like this right here, except a little bit smaller. So it has Rode on it.
Yeah, a lot more wind protection and whatnot. $199.
And what are these little devices here for?
Okay, so this is like a high movement clip. So for the guys that are into the whole, extreme sports kind of thing, and maybe worried about losing their iXY if they're kind of throwing their phone around or something, you can mount the clip onto the iXY, and then you've got a high security clip, basically, to hang on to it,
so it doesn't fall off. So.
Absolutely,
nice.
yeah. So
and the other piece here.
All right, so this is as part of the kit. As part of the kit for the DSLR with the hot shoe, it comes packed into this little holder.
So it's just a case.
Absolutely, but the secondary...
It looked pretty cool for a case, though.
Hey, the secondary use of this is actually as a pistol grip. So once you've unwound the hot shoe...
Yeah, we got the idea there. So it turns it into a pistol grip, and then you can hold it so you can hold it over here or get the audio a little bit closer, which is pretty cool.
Guys that are out in the field doing field recording and whatnot, in your camera bag with a very small kind of setup, you've got a total audio solution, whether it's for DSLR, whether it's for handheld interviews, songwriting, or actually walking around collecting a bit of ambience. Say you're doing weddings or something, you want a bit of say 2 minutes of ambience that you can just run as a bass throughout the whole track. I mean, whatever you want to do.
That's awesome. I want one. First of all, let's talk price points. The Rode microphone, the iXY, excuse me.
Yes. So the iXY in the pouch with the foam wind cover is $199 in the US. So.
$199. That's really good. And then the accessories?
The accessories, it's going to be a couple of months now until we've got kind of our pricing and availability on this. This is kind of, once we got the iXY done, we just thought of all the possibilities and whatnot. So stay tuned.
Okay. So and when's the iXY available?
It's available right now for pre-order, shipping in February.
Shipping in February. So Wow, where do people? This is awesome. Where do people go for more information?
Okay, so if you want to head to ixymic.com, there's tons of information, sound demos. Otherwise, you can head to roadmic.com, and that's our website where you can put through a pre-order.
Okay, one last question. This was 30 pin. When's the 9 pin version coming out?
Okay, so we do have the iPhone adapter for 5 to the Lightning connector that Apple supply. Works fine.
Okay.
It also allows you to still access the headphone output, which unfortunately is right next to the Lightning connector.
So if you do have a 9 pin connector, you're probably going to have to figure out a way to make it so you can actually get to the headphone connector so it can go into the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. So stay tuned on that as well, I guess.
Okay, but the 9 pin connector does work. That's all that matters.
Absolutely fine.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you very much, Ryan, for your time.
Thanks for coming down, guys.